please elaborate a bit more on the 7 quantum computers that Sarge talked about in his Christmas video, referring to a conversation with you and for what they are used by the Trump team? Many thanks and much love from Switzerland.
I only know that there's 7. Let me just put it to you that way. They have multiple uses. Now, because they're quantum, they operate beyond third density. They operate beyond third density, which means they have the ability to share and exchange in equal measure information from other realms. That's number 1. Number 2, we have ships, and I'm not necessarily referring to Solar Warden specifically, but we also have other ships that are out there somewhere, and they're being hailed to return home using 1 or 2 of these particular quantum computers. A lot of folks haven't grasped when it's been said over and over again since 2017, and even before that, myself and many other speakers that have shared ascension protocols and the idea of moving physically through third into fourth, etc., and into fifth. When we talk about turning on, our DNA being turned on, and we realize the total multidimensional nature of our souls, the only way for those people who get there and achieve that level of consciousness and to be able to remain grounded in third and or fourth will be with the use of the quantum computers, because there'll be an integration. You see, as we begin to wake up as souls, this was a really good question. I can't believe it came right out of the chute. As we begin and continue to evolve spiritually and consciously, there will be questions that we all have. Well, these quantum computers will be of assistance in sharing that data, sharing answers to those questions with us. You see, this has been planned out very, very well. Now, they can't do the work for us. They just simply can't. The work has to be done on the inside. And there's nothing more frustrating than for someone to have a vision, to have an out of body, to find themselves on a starship, and the captain of the starship turns around and she has the same face as you. And you're like, oh shit, what's going on here? And then you find yourself waking up in bed. Well, there will be assistance to help integrate those experiences to your present time now in your present reality, so that you can move your present reality up to higher ground. You see, I'm not sure what not to say and what to say here. You know, the CIA had 7 servers, and if I remember correctly, they had named them after the 7 dwarfs, or they called them the 7 dwarfs. And then they had a mainframe where all this information was collated, and they referred to that as Snow White. This is not the same. I just want to make sure that, you know, we're really clear about that. This is not the same. Those servers were grabbed and captured in Rheinstein, Germany. I believe it was in either 2017, 2018, by special forces. This is a whole nother system. This is a whole nother quality of technology. And this technology will help our humanity merge with our future. In other words, if we have to completely rebuild everything, which may be the case, the most important thing to have is clarity. What is it that we're doing? Why are we doing it? How are we going to do it? How do we make it work? How do we not make the same mistakes from the past? Well, this technology will be of great assistance in many, many ways, because it can offer clarity. It can also offer probabilities of success should we do it this way. And if we ask, now this is not the same as AI per se, I want to make that clear. But if we program it to give us alternative solutions that are more successful and has more longevity, then these quantum computers could give us those stats, those numbers, those probabilities, that if we were to change this and this and add these other solutions, and we choose these particular people to manage the construction and the management of these particular projects, they will in fact be successful. Now, a lot of things are going to change. For example, free energy, Tesla towers. Okay, a lot of what we have now will be coming down. Now, this is not overnight. These are long-term projects, but these projects will create a lot of jobs for people, especially young people, because we have to pull them away from their cell phones. We have to pull them away from their video games. We have to figure out a way to engage them in real life, because they're going to inherit real life. Right now, their life's a monitor, whether it's a handheld or on a computer. Okay? Their life, they think real life is this monitor. So we have to engage them in a lot of these projects because they inherit the future, right? And they are the future. So there's a lot more to that, but let's just see where the questions go. Thank you so much, Switzerland, for that question.
Thank you so much for watching today's question and answer video. If you enjoyed it,